Big-time, nighttime pools are always at Los Alamitos, with early Pick 4 pools of more than $175,000 on most nights, and a late Pick 4 pool of more than $150,000 on most nights. Plus, our Pick 6 pools have reached record figures in 2025, including a total pool of over $370,000 on June 15th, and record Pick 6 payouts. Big-time, nighttime pools every weekend at Los Alamitos.
Hey, welcome everyone to the Los Alamitos preview show. And if you haven't guessed by now, it is Wienerschnitzel Wiener Nationals week here at Los Alamitos Racecourse. And now one of our most fun weekends of the year. Lots and lots of racing action. We're going to have over 100 doxies here at Los Alamitos, along with our great racing program. I'd like to welcome the panel here to talk all about the racing action and a little bit about the weenie dogs. Here with George Duarte, Michael Wrona, Chris Wade, and of course, the host, Orlando Gutierrez. Let's start with Michael, because Michael, you're going to play a huge role here on Saturday night calling. Let's see, 22 races. Michael, it's like we haven't left the double headers just yet with everything that's going on this Saturday.
Yeah, and the races are crammed into a more compressed time frame than during the course of the weekends of double duty. I mean, it's just non-stop, no time to scratch myself, and hopefully it's not too windy, because I've got so many pieces of paper surrounding me on these Wiener nights, and I'll have to bring a few paperweights just as insurance.
I'm surrounded by a lot of wagging tails, big tongues, long noses, big floppy ears, and I am talking about the weenie dog staging area that we're gonna have throughout the night. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Chris, have you handicapped our training days? Because we had a bunch of dogs this year training, and I know you like to look at those workouts to put together your numbers. But I don't know. Were you here for the training more?
No, I missed the training races for the weenie dogs this season. So hopefully my numbers from last year will prove fortuitous for the upcoming evening on Saturday. The place will be packed. The dogs will be flashing. And it's going to be a great night of racing, be it weenie dogs or quarter horses and thoroughbreds here at Los Alamitos.
And George, you better be ready, because you're my photo finish guy upstairs in the from the Equibase booth. When they're very close to calling, we've had a few. I need you to go back and take a look at the drone footage, take back and look at the replays, rewind those, a thousandth of a second back and forth, and finally come up and help me out, because I only have two eyes. I only got two eyeballs, and there's about 32 little legs running. It's kind of hard to keep it all together.
Especially with how unpredictable they are. They'll be looking like, all right, you got a winner. That's why, like, with Michael, I don't know how he calls these races. It looks like they're going to win.
Neither do I, mate. That makes two of us.
They'll turn around and they'll start fighting. You don't know what's going to happen. So there's some times where I'm relieved when there's not really a close finish. So I don't have to do much.
You're relieved. I like it when they're about to hit the finish line. They turn around and go back and fight. Then I don't know what's going on. I don't know if to look at the one that's running back or try to refocus and see the one that's going to cross the finish line. So it's a mess down there. It's just a complete, total mess. So we love to look at past performances here at Los Alamitos. And I got to bring up just a couple of the highlights that we're going to have. Because in trial number 1, Michael, you had asked me about notes, some notes to try to figure out, okay, who might win some of these races. And let me tell you, trial number 1, as it turns out, is a heck of a race. We have Chicho, who has just been a standout, Michael, in the morning training. And then we visited Spectrum News yesterday morning, and Chicho won the Spectrum News Championship there, going against Rowdy. First, he attacked Rowdy in the final. We had a match race, and he went after Rowdy, pinned her against the hallway, and then went ahead and won the race. So Chicho is feisty, is fast, but when he gets going, he runs very straight. And Clyde, number 6, Clyde, he won a trial race last year, so he was in the final. Number 7, Chorizo, they tell me that he's winning everywhere he goes right now, including the SoCal Wiener Fest, Halloweener Fest. So it's a double fest that he won, Chorizo did. So that's going to be one heck of a race. So I can't wait to look at that. And then race number 4, trial number 4, this one has the showdown. You know how when sometimes we draw trial races and the 2 biggest names end up in the same trial? That's kind of what's happening in this one, because Burr, a multiple finalist here, ran second one time in that incredible crash and boom and crazy finish, I believe, a few years ago that we had. He was in that final, and I think last year he may have tied for third. He's been in the top 2 before. So anyways, Burr from Cyprus, he's in this race. Odin Bonosi, Michael, you might remember him. He won a qualifier, then won a trial, and ran in the finals last year. And then they're going against
Orlando. Just to stop you for a moment. A minute ago, when you said the 2 biggest names, my mind went to the 2 biggest names, as in the number of letters, the length of the names.
Yeah.
And what about this 4th trial? Odin von Nosy versus Leo DiCaprio?
Yeah. Leo DiCaprio. And Leo DiCaprio has an incredible story, because he was in a race a few years ago, but he tore a toenail 2 weeks before the race. So he's been waiting for that toenail to go back. So now he's back. So Leo is going to be back with a brand new toenail, ready to race and ready to tear up the track. So, and then there's a 7, Cannonball Charlie. So you got to call Cannonball Charlie as well, the defending champion. And he's a load. When he gets rolling, Cannonball, it's like when George is bowling, he throws those perfect bowls that are going to strike every single pin. That's Cannonball Charlie in a way.
He goes by Charlie now. He's just
like Michael said, I can only fit so many letters in this page.
Suits me.
Yeah.
I just call him Chuck.
Yeah, exactly. So we have, of course, horse racing going on. And, today's show, we're going to have some fun, just kind of go a little bit off the rails, because it is Wiener Nationals weekend. But we also have some outstanding racing action happening this Saturday night. And I got to mention race number 5. Let's see. A nice group of 2-year-olds in this one. Some of them, like Walk When I Walk, making her racing debut after a really nice 12.10 gate work here. $65,000 purchase at the Los Alamitos equine sale. Serafina Hawk is one of the fillies that she'll be facing, and leaving the cartel, has run in some trials here and finished second last time out, with showing some nice speed. George, who did you land in this race?
I like the addition of blinkers on leaving the cartel. I always thought the horse has ability, and last time I bet her, and when she got out really well, I thought I was a winner, and then she lugged in, and then the outside horse just finished better than her, which was a first-time starter. But that's what I like on top, leaving the cartel.
We're going to move to race number 6 here. And George, do you have a selection in this race?
Yeah, there's multiple reasons why I like this horse, and then the price made it even more, and that is the number 3 Steeler. On debut, I remember liking the April 12th work. I thought it was not that bad, and she had a lot of trouble. And if you see her finishing out with plenty of interest, so I really liked that effort, and I was looking forward to playing her back. And then Scott aggressively spotted her in a 12-5 claimer. And the favorites just leave me with question marks, especially with the claiming stakes trials happening in a couple weeks. I think it's in 2 or 3 weeks. So if I was an owner and I want to run in that race, I wouldn't drop into a 12-5 prior to it, a couple of weeks when somebody else could just claim it from you, running those trials, and then running for that big purse in a month and a half from now. So that's why I'm against some of these favorites. Is of why would you drop into this instead of the claiming trials? So that's how I'm looking at it. Scott and Doc, they don't really care about that claiming stakes. They're just willing to spot them where they can win now, and so that's why it's a lot of upside. I looked into his stats dropping into a claimer for the first time, and with maiden 2-year-olds, he's winning at 21% and 60% in the money. So that's really good numbers. You get 5-1. There's not that much in here. I don't think she needs to improve. She just needs a clean start. The workout on April 12th, she broke fine. She just needs a break like that, and I think she has a really good shot at a good price.
All right, there is May 17th, race number 7, and again, like I mentioned, post 4.
Yeah, she hesitated at the start, which a lot of first timers do. Lost her path, but then you see her; she'll show some run late, and that's what I liked. And I liked how she galloped out.
The winner in that race,
which is
was
the 4.
Moonball.
She galloped out. She's gaining ground. I thought she galloped out really well. Lugs out into the turn.
Oh yeah, look at that! My goodness, really nice gallop out for sure.
Yeah,
because she was about 10 lengths behind the eventual winner.
She looked,
it seemed like it.
She looked out of it. I just liked how she responded once Laura asked her.
Okay, so that is in race number 6, number 3, Steeler. That is Georgia's pick for Saturday night. And again, nice gallop out. We're starting to see Steeler here starting to click just a little bit here, but wow, what a really impressive gallop out that is for sure. So we'll go ahead and let it play so the fans can take a look at that one more time. Really nice finish here, and just the way she picked up speed there at the end. Okay, we'll go ahead and move along and on the card. Chris, do you have a selection for us on this Saturday's program?
Yeah, I'm going to give a look to race number 8 to close out the evening. Riggins T on the outside. This horse has been away for quite some time, 399 nights, but worked pretty well prior to the debut. Ran against a pretty productive field in the maiden debut, and like I said, was a C+ and a B- worker prior to that debut, but had some trouble, bobbled and skied, and finished pretty well the final half and galloped out well. But has been away for a while, but has come back and is getting ready to rumble. There has been 4 preparation efforts in the morning, 4 workouts to get this horse ready to rumble. And that 12-3 gate drill was pretty impressive, and then came back with the turn of work of 350 to put a little bottom in the horse, but drawn to the outside. Nice workouts, so can't get the job done. So I'm going to give a look to the returnee with a nice workout pattern to the outside, Riggins T, because as a 2-year-old, this horse's number with troubled track variant was along the lines of 1568 on my charts in the field. In this event, the favors like 1557, 58. So it's only half a length. So if the horse improves, as they always do, is a bigger, better, faster, more mature, older runner, this horse got to look at the outcome there at 9-2 on the program. Riggins T up on the outside.
All right, we got to show this graphic because we have a new graphic for you now when you make your selections. We have branded it now. It's the Chris Wade slice of the pie pick, okay, for Saturday. And that's going to be in race 8, number 7, Riggins T. So if you want to get a slice of the nice pie of the pools that are going to be happening here for race number 8, make sure you play Chris Wade slice of the pie Saturday night pick, number 7, Riggins. All right, so looking forward to that selection in race number 8. And I do want to mention race number 7 because there are some really nice 2-year-olds in this race. Number 1, Moonball, who we saw in that replay that when George was talking about his selection, Steeler, and Moonball won by 2 lengths. Super, super impressive. Desire, Amir Felix, and really, really excited about this sire, Amir Felix. Looking forward to seeing how much impact he has on California breeding, the way that he's producing nice babies. And how about the 3, Just Maxi and Me? We saw Just Maxi and Me win by 1.25 lengths on May the 31st. And looking forward to see her return. And then there's also the 5, CD Lady with Class, won on debut and then ran third in a tough allowance race. Michael, what do you think is going to happen in race 7 on Saturday night?
All three have impressed me greatly. It's a small field, but it's a high quality race. I might give a slight leaning to the outside post, CD Lady with Class, but that really could go any number of three ways. I think they're legitimately quality youngsters.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Michael. George?
I was impressed with Jess Max seeing me. I mean, she threw Cruz. Cruz was originally on her in that race, and she threw him in the back. She was really fractious, and he ended up getting hurt. So then they had to put Gasca on, and Gasca didn't really have to do much. She broke okay. I mean, she accelerated really well and won. I thought she won pretty handily. And Cruz hops back on. I mean, he doesn't want to lose that mount because he must think highly of her because he gets off the Dama Brava, who also won well from the outside. And that's just the one. I think that's the pick. I mean, it's hard to take a favorite, but I think she's the real deal.
Any chance that for the 5, CD Lady with Class, Chris?
Yeah, CD Lady with Class. This is a closely matched affair with everything factored in. Even the 2, a first-time starter who won well at a price last time, La Dama Brava, has a look at the outcome on my chart. So it's a closely matched affair. It could go any number of ways, but it's a stab. I mean, because you got talented runners, just Max and me, just one lifetime star, big workouts in tow, has a big look and crush, and galloped out very strong. And quality connections, Mumbai on the inside, got a look from the inside post, won well to get the maiden, and galloped out very strong. That would be my slight look, Mumba, but it could go any number of ways. Small field, but anybody could end up in the winner's circle there in race number 7, even the price looker in race number 7, the 2.
Yeah, it should be a fun race to enjoy with some really competitive 2-year-olds that have shown a lot already here at Los Alamitos. We're going to take a quick break and come back and take a look at Sunday's action. Michael Wrona has a pick for the Sunday night card, and we'll talk just a little bit more about the winner. And we are back for the second part of this show here in race number 4 on Sunday night. Fillies and mares going at 1,000 yards for a claiming price of $5,000. So some very, very solid this staffers here in this one. And Michael, you have a selection in this race. Who could it be, Michael?
Well, down the bottom of the page, Feisty Matoli number 7 is appealing to me for a couple of reasons. Largely the awful trip from the rail last time out, and the fact that she gets to the outside post for Sunday night's race. Also, you're getting much better odds because she was odds on when beaten last time out in her first start off a claim by Jimmy Glenn, taken 2 starts back from Steve Knapp's barn. This is certainly a tougher race. She actually was in for a slightly higher claiming price last time, Orlando, but there was a restriction attached. It was restricted to horses who'd not won more than 2 career races, and she's against some pretty tough mares on Sunday night with more wins in their careers than Feisty Matoli has. But the trade-off is the better odds.
Yeah, it sounds like an interesting last race to watch here
Yes, she didn't begin as well as she normally does. She has tactical pace, but she was off the speed on this occasion from post position 1, and then it went terribly wrong going into the turn.
Okay, so let's take a look at Feisty Matoli here on June 1st. Racing from post number 1, I'll hit play, and we can watch everything that you are talking about here, Michael. And like you mentioned, facing a lot of runners with a lot of victories. Supersonic Flyer, for example, 10 wins already. So there it is, Jimmy Glenn Stilks from post number 1, Feisty Matoli.
Yeah, so she's a few lengths off the speed and runs into some pretty serious traffic trouble going into the turn with about a quarter mile to go. Loses her position, ends up wide after being along the rail. And she, I think, did a good job to come on again down the stretch. She made up some significant ground in the final stages. Once they emerge from the glare, you'll see her in the red-white cap left of screen down the extreme outside. And I put it to you that her beaten margin was probably about the same as the ground that she lost in that incident halfway through the race going into the turn. And the gallop out overhead there from the drone, she's right up there on the outside of the leader. In fact, she's going clear of the pack around the turn in the gallop out. So that was a strong recovery, and I think it was a noteworthy performance. And you get from gate 1 out to gate 7, the extreme outside post position, and you're looking at 4-1 on the morning line versus odds on in this race we're showing you. I also like her versatility because when she won the night that she was claimed from Knapp, she was right up on the pace throughout. But when she broke her maiden over the Delmar 5-furlong turf course, she did so from several lengths off the early speed. So she has a versatile style, and Lopez should be able to just size up the situation from the outside gate without any instant pressure. And we'll just see if she's good enough. Because, again, I do respect the fact that she's against some pretty tough old mares who've certainly accumulated more career wins than Feisty Matoli. But at 4-1, I'm willing to give her a go.
Yeah, and if you look at her past performances, more often than not, she is showing really good early speed and has done it at races at Santa Anita. So how far she was in this time around, definitely not her type of style.
Yeah, exactly. That maiden win at Delmar I referenced goes way back to November of 2023. But I think she can show more pace than what we saw along the back stretch last time out. We'll just see if she measures up.
Yeah, and a 4-1 from that video work and that gallop out, 4-1 is definitely a very enticing odds, in my opinion. So really nice pick there, Michael. I think you found yourself something very worthy to play here on Sunday night, Michael.
Let's hope so, mate. It'll be a quieter, calmer night. That much I know, compared to Saturday night's madness.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. So just have, again, just looking at some of these races here. We already looked at this one, the trials to the Weenie Dogs. In all of these, the information on the Weenie Dogs, we do have a special page on our website that features all the Weenie Dog action. You can actually download a program if you're watching from home. You can go to our website, losalamitos.com, and follow the action. Everything that we're going to be showing on our broadcast is streamed on losalamitos.com. You can download a program as well if you want to catch up on all the crazy names and all the matchups on Weenie Dog Night. So it's going to be a lot of fun here at Los Sal. Before we wrap up the show, any last thoughts, George? You have a big weekend with a championship bowling event, don't you?
Yeah, I got to travel to Winnetka. I never even heard of the place, but that's where I got to go, and then hurry up and head back down to make it for the races on Saturday. So it'll be a fun-filled Saturday. I mean, I always look forward to the weekends. I always look forward, even though I work all the time, that I'm excited to see the races, and I get to see all the big crowds. You know, the stands will be full on Saturday. Everybody will be excited. I like all the cheers they give for the winning horses when they come back, you know, to celebrate their victory. It's always a good night. And I just really look forward to it. And there's a good card. I mean, I gave you a price. Chris gave you a 9-2 shot, and Michael gave you a 4-1. So hopefully we can make some money on top of that.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite parts of the year is when we have that big crowd and they see that first race, that first horse race, because a lot of them have probably never seen a horse race before live. So it's probably it's a lot of fun to hear that big crowd cheering as they turn for home, looking for that victory. Michael, any final thoughts?
Yes, can't let the show end without a tip of the hat to Cattail Cove, terrific in the Independence Day Stakes last weekend. 300 yards, shorter than most people, including yours truly, thought that he'd be effective at this stage of his career. And it was fantastic to see him in the winner's circle yet again. And there's a weenie in trial number 8 on Saturday night named Stanley. And I wonder if he might draw some inspiration from the sensational Stanley Cartel.
Very good. There's actually 2 of them, 2 Stanleys on this night. One of them is Stan Lee, named after the great creator of so many Marvel characters. The other one is Stanley, just like Stanley Cartel. So
right.
Yeah, good.
Well, I hope they don't both qualify for the final.
Well, I did kind of throw you a little curveball there because one of the qualifiers, the way it drew out, there's 2 Wilburs. So I ended up, 2 Wilburs, great. I'm just gonna confuse Michael even, make it even harder for him to do his job. So I threw in the dog's middle initial, Wilbur T. So there's a Wilbur T and then a Wilbur there, trying to help you out, Michael. So see,
yeah, because all dogs have middle initials, right?
He has a last name too, but I couldn't fit the whole last name. So yeah, that's another story. Chris, any last thoughts?
Yeah, it's a great weekend of racing. You got the weenie dog race. The place will be packed. And you got some great races closing night at Delta Downs and some trials at Retama Park with the 2-year-olds. We got some goons going posted, but it's a great weekend of racing. Bar none, the pools will be huge. And where else would you want to be rather than Los Alamitos on Saturday with the Wiener Dogs and a great racing program and trying to get you some prices along the way.
Yeah, thank you for that. And you mentioned the simulcast action, so I do have to mention the difficult times that are happening there at Ruidoso Downs with that just very, very difficult time for the entire community, the entire village, with a big, massive flood that they had, a big flash flood. So they've canceled their meet at Ruidoso Downs, but they are going to run the All-American trials for the Patootie, the Derby, in the Oaks early August at the Downs at Albuquerque. So they are going to continue with those signature events at the Downs at Albuquerque. I believe it's the first Monday in August for them, that they'll be having some trials, and it'll be a 3-day event, and then they will have the finals on Labor Day. So wish them all the luck, and our thoughts are with that entire community, racing community. George, Michael, Chris, thank you so much for joining us here on the show. And again, all the fans, you are more than welcome to come out and join us live on track this Saturday, because it's going to be one of the nights of the year here at Los Alamitos with the running of the Wienerschnitzel Wiener Nationals. First post is 6:10 p.m. and the first weenie dog race, 6:20 p.m. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thank you so much.